how do I do this? It says factorizing by grouping. Now, we did that question before. That's from exercise 8B. Now, if you go to 8B, is that 8B? No. Oh, we haven't done it yet. Have we done this? Oh, we have. Remember in 8C, we did this where you have a common factor inside bracket, like these questions. You took the x plus y out, you get 3 and an x. Remember doing this in exercise 8C? We're going to do that again today. I forgot to revise this. It's like doing 3a plus xa. What's common? A. A bracket 3 plus x. Now, instead of a, I could replace it by x plus y. So, which I could take out common. Because it's common factor. So, x plus y, then you could open bracket, 3 plus x, like we did here. So, when we take out common factor, it's not limited to one term. If 2 terms is common, I could take that out as well. Does that make sense? Like with the AC. All right, let's do this example just to revise us. So we're going to look at this bit now. What's common? 5 plus 2x, isn't it? If it's common, I write that outside the bracket. And inside the bracket, you write down 7 and the minus x. That's taking out a common factor. All right. Let's do one that's very similar. So what if I want to factorize, say, 7a minus xa? What's common? A bracket 7 minus x. So this is the same question. Instead of a, it's 5 plus 2x. I took the 5 plus 2x out. Just like I put that in blue. Does that make sense? A is like 2 terms. This is like an A. Actually, let's use shapes. You like shapes. All right, let's use shapes. Watch this. 7 rectangle minus x rectangle. The rectangle are the same. You took the rectangle out. 7 minus x. And the rectangle is 5 minus 2 plus 2x. Get it? All right. Let's continue. For 1. Use the method of grouping to factorize these expressions. Now, how many terms do you see in front of you? 4 terms. When there are 4 terms, you group them in 2 pairs. So I'm going to group them as x squared plus 2x and x plus 2x. So you group them into 2 pairs. That's what you do first. 2 pairs. Now look at the first pair. What's common? X. So we take the x out, which is x bracket x plus 2. Get it? So in the first pair, there's a common factor of x, x plus 2. Now how about the second bracket? Is there a common factor? Let's put the a out, x plus 2. Now after we do this, you will notice that there is a common bracket, which is x plus 2. So what we're going to do with the x plus 2? We take the x plus 2 out. That is the a. Yes, that's the capital A. And what do I put inside the second bracket? X plus a. No, it's a plus c. No, that's a times. That's a times. Yeah. This bracket times the second bracket. Okay? All right. Can you write the time? No, you don't need to when it's a bracket. No, not more correct. So just like when we factorize, we don't put a time. So when we take a common factor out, I don't put a times here in between. It's already accepted by convention that the x in front of the bracket means x times the bracket. The a in front of the bracket means a times the bracket. Okay, any question there? We'll do another one. Oh, where's my, there it is. Let's do another one. There's another one here for you to practice. Let's do that. Okay, what's the first step? Two groups. Okay, two groups, xa plus 3a, and the other group is negative 5x, negative 15. This one's a little bit harder because it involves a negative. Now let's look at the first pair. What's common? A. So write a outside the bracket, x plus 3. That's common. Now the second bit is a little bit harder. What's common between negative 5 and negative 15? Negative 5. So you take the negative 5 out, put an open bracket. Now what? X plus not 5, x plus 3. It's plus because negative 5 times 3 is negative 15. Okay? Oops, I pressed the wrong one. Now what do you notice is common? X plus 3, let's take them out. X plus 3 is common. Take out the x plus 3. And then, what goes inside the second bracket? A minus 5. Because that's a minus, you put minus 5. Yep. That's it. That's done. So two steps. Group in two pairs. Factorize them separately. Take out a common factor. So use this method when there is 4 terms. Well, in this question, there always will be. In this question, there always will be. But as you said, it's right. Not everything are like this, so it may not work. But the question in the textbook will work. Yeah. We'll go one more question, then we're done. Right, the next one, you have to rearrange it before you group them in pairs. So, can you see in the first two terms, there's no common factor, isn't it? So we have to group it, you have to rearrange it so that there is a common factor. How do you rearrange? You just pick these two maybe. Pick this one and this one. They both have a. Yep, so you write 2xa minus 18a. And then write the rest at the end. Like that. Or you can put the x here. Yeah, you can do it the other way. Well, you have to do it in a way that both of the pairs have some common factor. So I could group the 2xa and the x together and put the negative 18a at the end.
So you have to put negative 18a at the end.
Yeah. All right, maybe that's a better way to do it. So put the x next to the 2xa and put the negative 18a with the negative 9. All right? The negative stays with the term. Be careful. See the negative in front of 18? That negative stays. The plus in front of x stays as plus in front of x after you move. Now, we can take out a common factor. What's the common? Say again? It doesn't work. See, because 2xa and 9, there's no common factor. We can't do anything. So when you can't do anything, you can rearrange it. Now, what's common in the first two terms? X. You write 2a plus what? 1. Very good. Because when there's nothing left, it's 1. All right, the next bit is a little bit tricky. Negative 9, negative 18a. What's common between negative 9 and negative 9? Very good. Open bracket. What's inside the open bracket? Almost. Actually plus. Do you know why it's plus? Because if you expand it, it has to give you negative 18. So if you put a minus there, that would have given you a positive 18, which is wrong. Now, do they look the same? Well, not exactly the same, but if I move the 2a, I could swap them, right? Now they are the same. So now let's take out a common factor. So what's common here, Bianca? What's common? 2a plus 1. Yes. Very good. Now one more thing I'm going to ask you, what should I put in the second bracket? Perfect. Very good. Okay. Now we can do the exercise today. Exercise AE. Start now. All right.